We start in diplomacy. Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has met his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov in Beijing. Their discussions included international and regional issues as well as plans for Russian President Vladimir Putin's state visit to Beijing. Zheng Yibing has the story.
10 days ago, the foreign ministers of China, Russia, and India met in Moscow. On Friday, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi and his Russian counterpart Sergei Lavrov shook hands again in Beijing. Lavrov was here for the conference on interaction and confidence-building measures in Asia and preparations for President Vladimir Putin's visit to China later this year.
China-Russia relations have developed to a new high. On the 15th anniversary of the Treaty of Good Neighborliness and Friendly Cooperation between China and Russia, we also need to plan the future for collaboration. We also discussed the content and preparation of President Putin's visit to China in June.
On the complex and changing situation on the Korean Peninsula, the two foreign ministers said all parties should fully abide with UN resolutions to prevent the DPRK carrying out more nuclear tests. They called for restraints from all parties rather than actions that would exacerbate the situation.
China and Russia are deeply concerned about the possible deployment of the THAAD missile system in South Korea because it goes far beyond the defense needs in the region. If it is deployed, it will sabotage regional strategic balance and lead to an arms race.
Lavrov reiterated Russia's position on the South China Sea. He called on outside countries to play the constructive rather than a negative role.
Our stance on the South China Sea issue will not change. This issue should not be internationalized and interfered by countries outside the region. We need to comply with the United Nations Convention on the Law of the Sea, the principles of international law, as well as agreements between China and the ASEAN countries. The issue should be resolved through dialogue between the countries involved.
The two countries also reached agreements on cooperation in various fields. The two ministers said China and Russia will strengthen collaboration on more international and regional issues. Zheng Yibing, CCTV.